Hey everyone, it's Sophia here from Zen Guidance. I hope all is well with you today, and thank you for clicking on this pick a card reading. So, in this video, we're going to be looking at how your person feels when they look at your photos. So, all you need to do is choose one of these four piles. We have pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, take as long as you need to make your choice, but once you've made it, you can go to the description box below where you'll find the corresponding timestamps to your chosen pile. You'll also find the link to my website, so if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, that's where you'll find the information. Okay, so let's get into your reading. Click the timestamp and I'll see you there. Okay, group number 1. Let's take a look at what your person feels when they look at your photos. So the first card is the card of Virgo. So you may have Virgo running through your chart. But also the color green is definitely standing out here, isn't it? Okay, so maybe you have pictures where you're wearing green, or if you're in like a green place, there's green decorations, or this could be nature. Okay, they could very much like pictures of you in nature. There are flowers here as well. So maybe, yeah, if there's a picture where you are wearing something flowery or you're next to flowers. Yeah, okay. Let's get some more information. I'm just thinking which deck to go to. Yes. Okay, so what does your person like the most about your photos? Or what do they feel when they look at your photos? What do they feel? Gemini, see, look at that. Now we've got more flowers, bees. Okay, so this is giving me summertime. Okay, so something about you in the summer. Maybe you are wearing less. Okay, you might have, this might be more of a like a body photo. Yeah, it could be. For some of you, that could be the case. Or it could just be, like I said, that you're enjoying yourself maybe on a holiday in summer, like you just seem very carefree. But also, this may even be a picture, this could be a picture of the two of you. Okay, because there's two bees and two with Gemini, so the two pillars. So it could actually be very literal as well. You could be by pillars, some white pillars, but this could be a picture of you and them, or you and someone else as well. That might be something that they very much like. Okay, but let's see. How do they feel? I know I'm getting a lot of physical like descriptors about the pictures for you, group 1. So this might not happen with the other piles. I know this is more about how they feel, which I definitely will get into, but I just feel like the descriptors have to come through first. Okay, so we've got North Node. Now I just heard stand out in some way. So something about, yeah, your photos are really standing out to them. Like there's something different about them. But I get the sense that you make them feel like they have to push themselves out of their comfort zone in some way. So I'm not sure what that means when it comes to your photos. Maybe you know what I'm talking about here, but I need to get more information. Hold on a second. I forgot to get out this deck I was going to use. Okay. What do they feel when they look at your photos? I do feel as well that the more they look at your photos, the more they feel like they want to communicate with you. Okay, because Gemini being ruled by Mercury, there's a lot of that communication energy coming through here. Okay, now we've got Diana, Queen of the Wilderness. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. So yeah, again, nature is coming through. This could be as well you with animals. Yeah, you could be like with a pet or something. But yeah, definitely I'm seeing this. Yeah, this is all very earthy energy. So I feel like they like you as well, like when you look natural. Okay. Something about you looking more natural and yeah, again, carefree, kind of happy, just enjoying yourself, like where you're not, I don't know, it's not like you're trying too hard in some way. Just, yeah, where you just kind of look at ease with yourself. Okay, then we've got Inanna, the Queen of Heaven and Earth. Of course, heaven and earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. Okay, again, I'm getting like if you sent this person or they have sort of naked pictures of you, then they're definitely looking at those a lot, okay? I do feel like they are lusting over you, okay? Like your physical body for sure, okay? But again, I feel like this person, it's not just the physical for them. It's not just how you look. I feel like, again, there's something about your nature, the way that you are, and something about you being very nurturing, very caring, very loving. Again, maybe, yeah, very loving towards animals, or just maybe they just like the fact that you're very earthy, very grounded, okay? You make them feel grounded when they're around you. Like there's a sense of generosity coming through here. So in some ways, they may feel like you're quite transparent, and not in the sense where you just give everything away, but in the sense where you're quite open and honest about who you are. Like you may be somebody that, again, just goes for more of the natural look. Okay, even if you don't, okay, even if you are, I don't know, you could wear makeup or edit your photos or whatever, I don't know, whatever you do, but this person definitely sees you as being, again, like very unedited in a way. And again, like your personality shows through your photos. Like you don't have like a mask on, you know, or a filter. Like they just see you as being very transparent as who you are. And again, I feel like that in one way makes your person feel at ease with you, because they feel like they could be really comfortable with you. But at the same time, I feel like that almost, I get a slight intimidation energy coming through. So they may even feel like it's slightly intimidated, because you definitely give off a lot more than just physical for them in terms of attraction, like in terms of what they like. It's your personality, it's your character, something about your character. And I also feel like it's about the way that you think. So maybe this is like, if this is about social media photos, this might be the captions that you use. They might really like the captions. You know, again, they might feel like it's quite honest, transparent, or just, I don't know, maybe even funny, okay? Something that they like, something that they enjoy. Definitely something to do with your mind. Because think about it, heaven and earth as well. You know, we've got all the way at the top, which is the connection to spirit. So they might even like your spiritual side if that's something that they know about you. Or maybe it's something that they just sense about you. But also your mind, the way you think, it's all up in the upper chakras, okay? And then down all the way to earth is the physical, is the grounded. So let's see what else is coming through. How does your person feel when they look at your photos? Of course, Sacred Mountain, another earth card. Wow. So again, this might be a descriptor, maybe that you're up on a mountain in some of your pictures. But again, it's like you make this person feel really safe, okay? When they look at your photos, they feel there's a sense of calm. Okay, White Buffalo, again, another earth card. This is crazy. The way that this is all aligning. And comment below if you have strong earth energy or if this is making sense for you, because, yeah, there's so much earth. It's just hard to ignore. Okay, but now this White Buffalo is giving me, well, it's cold energy. Look at all the snow there. So I don't know if there's been icy communication, okay? Or maybe they feel iced out in some way when they look at your photos. So they might be missing you. There's something about that. Either they've taken themselves out of the equation and they're feeling cold because of it. But even when they look at your photos, like it might be raw for them. It might be painful if you're not obviously together or on good terms right now. But yeah, definitely something about it. I feel like they may have actually turned away, okay? Because it's like this White Buffalo is looking in the other direction. But I don't feel like, I mean, like I said, it could be the other way around if that resonates for you. But I don't know, the way that this person feels when they look at your photos, I don't feel like this is it for them. If there has been a lack of communication, or even if they do appear cold, like it may be that they are trying really hard to not go overboard with this, okay, with their feelings for you. But let's get some more information. I'm just going to ask, what do they feel for you right now? What do they feel for you right now, Group 1? What do they feel for you? Emperor in reverse. Okay, so something about them feeling out of control here, or they don't have power, which makes sense with that kind of intimidation. I feel like they're on a bit of a back foot right now, but they may have control issues. They may feel like they need to be in control. Maybe they've had to, again, pull away or become cold in order to regain control of themselves. Okay, Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, so they have come out of something very bleak, it feels like. I do feel that they were suffering a lot mentally over you, which again makes sense. And by the way, I've just also noticed hair as well. Like if you have like very standout, beautiful hair, I feel like that's something that they keep noticing, okay, or something they're drawn to about you. I forgot to mention that. Okay, but yeah, it's like they may have their own mental health struggles that they're going through, okay? But I do feel, like I said, that you've triggered them in some way with this North Node. Like you are pushing them closer towards their destiny, and I don't feel like they're seeing that or seeing the bigger picture, okay? So they may not be that in tune or aligned with their intuition at this time. Okay, look what just jumped out. Hold on. I better hide that because YouTube does not like that. And I just realized there's another one I should probably hide. Probably too late now. Okay, whatever. I'll just work with it. So, the Lovers. It's annoying that you can't see it. I mean, my God, I'm sure there's a lot worse here on YouTube, but there we go. But it's two people just being in perfect alignment, okay? Both choosing each other. It's a very, like I said, a very physical connection, but it's a soul connection as well. So your person definitely feels like, yeah, like you're their other half, like those two Bs, like you're their mirror image, you're their perfect person. So this is tough. This must be tough, especially if you are in separation. But for some of you, maybe you're not. Okay, like I said, it may just be the way that they come across. They may not feel like they can be. Not that you don't make them feel comfortable, but it's like I said, there may be their own insecurities or issues. Okay, let's just get any final messages about what they feel when they look at your photos. I'm trying to keep this reading a little shorter today because I've got to go out. Okay, Six of Coins in reverse and the High Priestess. Okay, so there is a bit of mystery here as well. So even though they feel like either when you do post or when you do have a certain photos or something that you sent to them, whatever, like they feel like, yeah, like you cover up in some way. Like I said, maybe there's the odd photo where there is more on display, but yeah, I'm just getting this covered up sense, but also this mysterious sense. So I'm seeing something about you wearing black as well. Like they may be very drawn to when you're wearing black. Yeah, okay, but they definitely feel like there is a little bit that you leave to the imagination. And I feel like that kind of drives them a little wild, okay? Especially if this person has seen you in a state of undress in some way. Like, especially, it's like they may even feel like, that's more for me. You know, I've seen you in this way and not everybody gets to see that, okay? So let's just get some fishbowl messages to see anything else about what they feel when they look at your photos. Okay. Move forwards. I feel the chemistry too. Situationship. Extrovert. You are being watched. Wow. Okay, and then new beginning. Okay, obviously this one was just the one I pulled to cover up the Lovers card, so that one doesn't need to be read, but anyway. You are being watched. This person is definitely looking at your photos, okay? You must know this and sense this, hence why you are here listening to this video, because, yeah, they're definitely, like I said, you may just intuitively be picking this up, okay? Or you may even be, like, looking at your photos at the same time. Some kind of synchronicity there, I feel like. Okay, but they're highly focused on you, even if they appear like they're not, okay? they want to move forwards. When they look at your photos, it makes them want a new beginning. It makes them want to reconnect with you, or to maybe push the relationship forwards, or the situationship. So yeah, definitely feels like there's a gray area here between you. Okay, so it doesn't feel like it's, yeah, nothing is set in stone here for situationship to come through. Or even if you feel like you're in a relationship, but it feels like a situationship. But we've got extrovert there as well. So yeah, maybe they do see you as quite extroverted, quite confident. Or if, I mean, that doesn't necessarily, well, like I said, there's been a bit of that. And again, like you being very open about who you are. And maybe you do have a bit of an extroverted side at times. So that could be something that they notice. But again, if you're more on the demure side, this might be they feel like being extroverted with you. Okay, you make them feel alive is what I just heard. Okay, like you make them feel like they've got a lot of energy. Okay, so you definitely energize this person, even without being in their presence. Looking at your photos energizes this person. Wow, so the impact you have is pretty crazy. Okay, so I hope that this makes sense for you. Please like the video if it did. I would really appreciate your support. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now. Okay, group number 2. Let's see what your person feels when they look at your photos. Luck is on your side. Sagittarius, and then Gemini, the answers you need are coming. Okay, so firstly, I'm getting a sense of travel here. Okay, so either this person is looking at photos where you're traveling. Okay, these might be the photos they like the most. But this could also be your person is at a distance from you. Okay, that could be what's going on in your connection. There could be long distance. And so this might be why they're looking at your photos, could be for some of you. I do feel like the way, hold on, let me rewind. I do feel they like the way that you communicate. So the way that you caption your photos, if you obviously follow each other on social media. Obviously, this could be many different ways they could be looking at your photos if it's not through social media. So just disregard that if that doesn't resonate. But if you are following each other on social media or something, they definitely like your captions. So I don't know what it is they like about them, but something about that they definitely appreciate. But now with the Gemini there, this could be as well that there's pictures of you with more than one person. Okay, and this could be something that they like, whether that's photos with them or photos with other people. What else is coming through? We've got the bow and arrow there. That would be a very, very specific thing, I'm sure. For some of you, you might be near some kind of range, shooting range. I don't know. Again, that seems maybe out of left field, but maybe not. Okay. And we've got Libra, balance. Yeah, so we've got the scales here as well. Interesting. I feel like there's a lot of physical descriptors coming through here, but I don't want to go too much into those details. I'm trying to keep the reading a little shorter today because I've got to go out, but yeah, I don't know. But Libra is ruled by Venus, which is the planet of beauty and love. So they definitely think you're very, very attractive, okay? Highly attractive. Like you are their ideal type. And I didn't even see, but this card was flipped around before I even pulled it out. Look, Juno partnership. And look at the two parrots here. Like they feel, yeah, like I just get the sense they feel like you are their other half, like you're mirroring each other in some way. So yeah, maybe you've got very similar interests, photos, maybe look similar, or I don't know, maybe you like the same stuff, okay, if this is on social media. But yeah, but there's also a lot about flying because it's like we've got all the birds, we've got a lot of air energy. So yeah, I mean, you could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, they could be. But something about being up high, okay? So maybe this is being up high in a tall building, okay? They might like a photo of that, of you in a place like that where you're up really high, maybe on a plane, flying somewhere, skydiving even, could be for some of you. Again, I know that's a specific one. Maybe ones where there are actual birds as well. There are birds in the picture. You're close to birds. or clouds, or like a beautiful sunset, something to do with being, yeah, the upper upper stuff going on. Oh, I'm being so eloquent today. Okay, let's look at this deck now. But for some of you, this is also going to seem odd, okay? But I just have to go with it. For some of you, like if this is a third party energy, they may be looking at a picture of you with a partner, okay? This could even be an ex-partner. I don't know that they're lusting over it, but so this might be that they're like hyper focused on it, okay? Could be. For some of you, like I said, disregard that if that's not for you, but that is definitely a specific message for someone here. Like they... maybe even looking at your exes or something, and they get a bit obsessed about looking at your exes and what they look like, maybe even comparing themselves to an ex. Okay. How does this person feel when they look at your photos? Joan of Arc, the warrior of light. I have a steel-like faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. Wow. Okay, so it's a very strong energy here. So they may either see you as somebody that's very strong, maybe someone that's very athletic, but you could also be somebody that's like campaigns for animal rights or human welfare or something, like where you have interest in the betterment of the collective, for the greater good, for people, animals, nature, for the underdog. I don't know, something about you being a savior in some way. Okay, now this can also be that they feel like they want to save you, or they want to come in as like your knight in shining armor. Okay, I don't know. So yeah, they may even have like a bit of a, like, I don't know, is this accurate, a savior complex or something, like, or like they want to be the one that saves you. So I don't know how you might take that, like whether you feel like you need saving or not, but like I don't feel like this person is like looking down in any way, but it's more like they actually feel like they want to protect you in some form, like they see your pure heart. Okay, and maybe you have this exterior that wouldn't show like how sweet you really are, but it's like this person sees through you in that way. Okay, so oh my god, the warrior saints, my bago. I am a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. Wow. I mean, 2 warriors here. That's very interesting. So for some of you, this could even be somebody that is like a professional fighter, okay? Or they might do it as a hobby, or they may be in the military, okay? Or have a background in the military. Interesting. Or like I said, it could be that you are, again, very strong looking. Like you might, if you're somebody that's very fit and active, okay, they might be looking at your photos, or looking at those photos, or looking at your body. Okay, but let's just see. But I definitely feel like there's still that warrior mentality in your person. Like you both may actually feel the same, like you both kind of want to save each other in a way. And then we've got the High Priestess. I was going to say I'm not going to attempt to pronounce it, but I'm going to try. Enheduanna. That wasn't that bad. Enheduanna, the High Priestess. I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. Okay, so there's definitely some mystery as well. Okay, your person finds you to be, quite mysterious, but also very intuitive. Okay, again, I feel like you're telepathically connected, you and this person. Like your thoughts cross over a lot, okay, without you even realizing it. I feel like it's almost like you're having these conversations in your mind with one another, like without, again, either of you realizing it. Like you could be on different sides of the planet, for instance, or even right next to each other. I just feel like your thoughts synchronize a lot. All right, this was a very stubborn card, wanted to come through. Ooh, the Magician. Okay. Your person feels ignited and energized in your presence, okay? And there's something, just magical that they feel when they look at your photos, okay? Like they feel like you are a gift to them in some way. I mean, we have got the Juno partnership here, which is Juno, the asteroid of marriage. Okay, so this could be like your marriage asteroids are aligning, or your chart synastry. Like if you were to look at your chart synastry, I feel like there'd be a lot, a lot of energy, a lot of trines, a lot of maybe a few oppositions, maybe even some squares. But that, you know, those can be the harder aspects, but they can also be magnetizing. Like people can run away and think, oh no, my moon is opposing their sun, or my moon is opposing their moon. But it's like the moons are like magnetic pulls to one another. So it's not a bad thing necessarily, but it's just learning to work with the energies. So there may be a little bit of that's happened in your connection, this push-pull, okay, where it's hard to stabilize it in some way, to keep it going. How do they feel when they look at your photos? Oh, the Death card. Okay, so for some of you, this may have come to an end. Okay, they may have ended it. You may have ended it. Okay, now death doesn't always mean an end. It can mean deep transformation as well. Okay, oh, and then the Devil on the bottom of the deck. I can't show that actually because YouTube won't allow that. But yes. I feel like this person is obsessed with you. Okay, we've got Scorpio energy here, Capricorn with the Devil. Okay, so yeah, this person, I feel like they look at your photos a lot. Like they obsess over you. But I almost get the feeling like you would have no clue that how obsessed this person actually is with you. Okay, but it's like they feel some kind of magical connection to you. And I know that's the word that just keeps coming to me, magical. But then it's almost like they get shy. I feel like with this Page of Wands, I feel like they struggle to take action. Like they may become, like I said, even a little bit intimidated the more they look at your photos. So they may even at points try to shy away because they can get too deep, too invested. But like this is the type of person I feel like will just sit and stare at your photos. Like they may even screenshot a photo and just so they don't have to. For instance, if it's online, like through Insta, through Facebook, whatever, through Snapchat, I don't know. But it's like they just want to look at your photo all the time. And then they have to pull themselves away. This is the thing. It's like they have to tear themselves away from looking at you. Okay, so let's just get some messages from your person. Messages from your person. You will never know how your presence impacts me. Yeah, exactly. Again, this person, like I feel like you both hide from each other how into each other you really are. And maybe this is because you don't feel comfortable, like if you don't feel like you're getting reciprocity back or whatever. But yeah, I just feel like this person, it's almost like they'll never be the same after knowing you or connecting with you. There's something about your energy that really provokes them. And it's like, if you're in the same room, like they just can't take their eyes off you. Like they have to know where you are. Okay, like they'd always be scanning for you. So this person may even have some possessive tendencies. You help me connect parts of myself that no longer communicate. Okay, so that's also interesting. Like you help this person to feel like they know themselves on a deeper level. Like you, just by knowing you, by being in your presence, by connecting with you, like they understand themselves better, which I think is such an incredible quality. And I feel like this person hasn't had that with either many other people or anyone else before. Like it's not like, for instance, you do the work for them, but it's like maybe you get the ball rolling or you say something that changes their perspective or helps them get to the root of, you know, why they feel a certain type of way or why they are a certain type of way. Like you help them to dig deeper, I feel like, than most others have been able to. I'm not strong enough to break my toxic patterns. Yeah. And I feel like that is very well in connection with that Page of Wands. Because this is the thing. I feel like with them, they can actually go into a bit of a passive state, even though I feel like their natural state is quite driven, competitive. like I said, they've got this warrior inside of themselves. Okay, they're incredibly strong, and when they decide to go for something, they go for it harder than any other. But I feel like maybe this person is waiting for you to give them the green light. Okay, they may feel like they don't have clarity from you. Even if you feel like you've given them clarity, they may still feel like they don't have quite enough to be bold in that respect. So this may be as well, they might play some games, head games a little bit here. And again, I feel like there's something to do with these obsessive tendencies that they have. They may even have a little bit of OCD. Okay, that just came through to me. ADHD maybe, where they can hyperfixate, hyperfocus on something, which can be a gift, but it can also be a hindrance to them. Okay, and yeah, there's something quite addictive about this person. Okay, like they may have a bit of an addictive personality, or they may even be addicted to you. Okay, so this may be something that they're also trying to work on at this time in trying to break those patterns. But as it says here, I mean, they're not strong enough to break their toxic patterns yet. But I feel like, again, you're helping them to recognize that they do have toxic patterns. And that's something, again, I feel like they truly know more about themselves now. So your connection definitely runs a lot deeper than just the superficial and just, physical in terms of looks. It certainly runs much, much deeper than that. Okay, but the way that you make them feel, it really is like no other. Okay, like you will leave a lasting imprint regardless of what happens in your connection. But I just feel like in some sense you're meant to be, and I would never say that lightly anyway, but it's what came through to me. I just keep being drawn to those cute parrots, like looking at each other, partnership, like you're just, and the Libra card as well. Like I do feel like this person sees you as a relationship material in some way. But again, maybe this is, if you're already, again, this could be you both already being in partnerships. Okay, and it may be that they're not ready to leave that old partnership yet. That could be the case for some of you. Or they may, for instance, if you're the one in a partnership, they may not be strong enough to let you go, even to stop obsessing over you. Yeah, something like that I feel like is going on here. But anyway, this is what I see for you. I hope it resonates. Please feel free to share it in the comments if it does. I would love to know and have your support. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is just below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now. Okay, group number 3. Let's take a look at how your person feels when they look at your photos. Okay, now the first card says it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. So you or your person may have some dominant Aries in your chart. Okay, but we'll see what else is coming through here. Okay, the energy is gaining momentum. Well, how do they feel when they look at your photos? Nothing is set in stone. Okay, so I definitely feel like the first thing I just heard was this person is moody, okay? Their moods are quite temperamental. And I feel like they go like this. Like they're, excuse me, they're in a mood 1 minute, they're happy the next, they're excited 1 minute, they're down the next. Like they're a bit all over the place. Okay, now maybe this is just the way that they are as a person, but this might be more so just the way that they are when they look at your photos. Like I feel like, yeah, maybe it's dependent upon the state of your relationship at the time and when they're looking at your photos. Like 1 minute they might feel like really happy to see how you look. The next minute they might be angry. Then they're sad. Then they feel like coming towards you. Then they feel like shutting you out. Like it's very fluid, very all over the place. So I'm definitely picking up strong Pisces energy here. And sorry, I'm rubbing my hands. I'm a little bit cold. Actually, I'm very cold, even though I've got a ridiculous amount of layers on. This is cold. It's weird how I suddenly just started feeling it now. So I don't know, maybe that has been hot and cold. Like, yeah, that would make sense as well, that your person, yeah, they are very hot and cold. So definitely need some more information. So let's see. How does your person feel when they look at your photos? How does your person feel when they look at your photos? Okay, debilitated. discomfort. Aries act. So we've got double Aries here. Now, this could be that there are photos of you running, okay, or doing some kind of sport activity. Yeah. I mean, Aries is, well, it rules the head as well. So I do feel like they like photos of you, like just your face, like they really like your face. Like they're really drawn into your face, your eyes as well. Okay, they're really standing out to me. But definitely your head, which again may seem a bit odd. I mean, I feel like they like your whole body, okay, quite honestly. But I feel like your head, your face, I don't know why I keep saying head, but your face is really standing out, for sure. But yeah, there's something about them feeling uncomfortable. And why would they feel uncomfortable looking at your photos? Like they feel a surge of passion. Okay, they're definitely attracted to you. If that's something you're wondering, like when they look at your photos, are they attracted to you? Yes, they are. But there's something that makes them feel like it's, I don't know, maybe it's forbidden or it's confusing when they look at your photos. So this might be, yeah, like I said, dependent on the status of what's going on in your connection as to how they feel. Okay, because I feel like they want to come towards you the more they look at your photos, but again, they feel restricted in some way. So this might be that they hold themselves back. Okay, they may feel like they want to like charge towards you, but they also may feel like they need to like restrain themselves in some way. Maybe they're a bit full on in some way. Okay, so we've got trine. Okay. God, I'm really cold. Like this reading is just giving me the shivers. I don't know why. But again, so maybe you feel iced out by this person at the moment when you're watching this. Okay, or maybe you iced them out and they're feeling cold. Maybe they're feeling the cold shoulder from you. Okay, now this could be a third party energy that I'm picking up on here with the trine. It could be, obviously, please just disregard that if that is not the case for your situation. But for some of you, I do feel that that's the case. Okay, that there may be another person's interference in this in some way. But I do feel also something about friends, okay, or multiple people. Like, I don't know if there's photos of you where you're with, like, yeah, at least 3 people, but maybe more. Okay, and they may think you look particularly nice in that photo. But then I'm really drawn into that debilitated card and the fact that there's like this 2 or multiple spiral staircases. Okay, so maybe, I don't know, either this person has a lot of options, okay, and I know that that may not be pleasant to hear, but that may be the case. But this maybe they think you have a lot of options. Okay, they may look at you and think, oh my God, you could just have anybody. Why do you want me? Like, that's something I just heard. So yeah, I don't know. Might be some insecurities in your person here. But it's like, I don't know why I feel like laughing. I don't know if there's like you really like your sense of humor, like, or they really like your sense of humor. I don't know if you just make each other laugh, but something about going around in circles. I feel like this person feels like they go around in circles when they look at your photos. Like I said, nothing is set in stone with them. They are all over the place. Okay, they feel shaken up when they look at your photos. So yeah, some way it really isn't a straightforward connection. So how does your person feel when they look at your photos? How does your person feel when they look at your photos? Okay, so Ariadne, mistress of the labyrinth. My soul knows the way, and the only way out is through. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. And again, the eyes. I'm so drawn in by the eyes here. So this person really like zooms in. They might actually literally zoom in on your eyes. Like they fantasize about your eyes and also your lips. Like I said, it's your whole face. I feel like they are just, ooh, they want you. The Black Madonna, Our Lady of the Hermits. I transform pain and suffering into a greater capacity to love. Okay, so there's also like a bit of a regal energy that they're like picking up on here. Yeah, like I don't know if you come across like where you've just got this kind of regal aura. Hold on, let me move these cards so you can see all of them. Hold on. See, she's wearing a crown. She's got the scepter. There's a baby there as well. So it could be, if you're a single parent, it could be a photo with you with a child. It could be you holding a child. For some of you, it could even be an animal holding something, and holding something long. I really don't know what that is. Okay. Sorry, my phone was just going off. Hold on. There we go. I didn't even realize I had it. I thought it was in the other room. All right. Now, yeah, this person definitely feels like they're going through some kind of transformation at the moment. Okay. I feel like they've got a lot of pain that they're working through. And this is the thing. I feel like they almost sense that you could help them move through this pain, but maybe this is something that they're scared of. Okay, so they may shy away. And this is the thing. I feel like this person, like in keeping with Aries as well, it's like they're happy, like they can get the ball rolling, they can push forwards, but then it's like they've struggled to follow through all the way. Okay, or they like hold back, or like they dip their toe in, they pull it out. They dip their toe in, they pull it out. And I just feel like this person, like they protect their heart with all they can, okay? Because this person has been severely hurt in the past, okay? Like really, really badly. And they're very sensitive, very, very sensitive. Maybe even why they come across a little bit temperamental, a little bit moody, like their moods shift quite often. I mean, all of our emotions always shift and change, and moods can shift and change, but like I said, this might just be what this person is going through right now. And again, specifically when it comes to you, okay, they feel they don't know how to feel, quite honestly, but they are trying to protect their heart, okay? And they get the same sense with you, so you may mirror each other in that respect. You may both feel like you're a little bit closed, like you want to open up almost, but then when you actually come to the place where you are ready to open up, it feels like it's scary. Yeah. Okay, so let's get some messages now from your person. Okay. Oh, I didn't look at the tarot. Let me do that first a second. What does your person feel when they look at your photos? Oh, what does your person feel when they look at your photos? Oh, 5 of Wands. Okay, so yeah, again, I'm seeing like multiple people here. So yeah, you may have photos where you are stood, yeah, with lots and lots of people, with a group of people, and they're looking at those. Like you might actually be working. Okay, 3 of Coins. How do they feel when they look at your photos? Oh, 8 of Coins. A lot of earth and fire. So this person does feel like they want to take action. Okay, they want to work with you in some way. Like they want to cooperate. Okay, so if they've been quiet, or again, if they seem like they're very up and down, it's not because they don't want to. I feel like they actually do. Like you make them feel, I actually feel like you push this person to work harder, like maybe even in their own career, but also to work harder towards you. I feel like this person actually wants to impress you in some way. So you may actually give them that drive, that momentum to do better in their life. Okay, so yeah, if this person actually seems like they're working more, maybe they're working out more than usual, like I feel like that's the driving force that you bring them. Okay, when they look at your photos, it makes them, yeah, I feel like this person wants to be better, maybe even want to be like a better person. They may want to evolve more, you know, to learn how to be in a relationship with you. For some of you, that is the case here. They are thinking about that and the steps that they need to take in order to make that happen. Okay, so let's just get some messages now from them. It is time now to grow, to emotionally mature. Oh my God, see, yes, what did I say? Like looking at your photos, yeah, this person definitely sees you as some kind of like long-term potential, okay? Because they know that they need to grow up, okay? So maybe there's somebody that's been playing the field for a while or hasn't been in a serious relationship for a while, or maybe they've just not been working on themselves in relationships. And when it comes to their emotions and how they handle their emotions, especially with all that Aries there and with their moods as well, like this may be something that they know that they need to get a handle on, okay? So this person must feel a lot for you, for them to actually want to change as a person, to be better. I still care, but we are not compatible anymore, okay? Interesting. Because yeah, they definitely care about you if that's something that you're wondering. Now, for some of you, they may feel that way. They may feel like there's a lack of compatibility in your lives at the moment. So again, maybe for some of you, they're trying to work on themselves so they can be better before they come back or to approach you. Okay, so they might be trying to work on being compatible. So don't take that as them being done, because I don't see that in any of the other cards. If anything, they want to come towards you. But again, this is showing their mood swings. Okay, 1 minute they're out, 1 minute they're in. It drives me insane to have no closure from you. So yeah, maybe they feel like, yeah, they don't know how you feel. And yeah, if things were left unsaid, it drives them crazy. Like it hurts their head in some way. Okay, I'm just gonna get one more. But maybe they are the ones that didn't give you closure. But again, I feel like this person doesn't always see things that clearly. So even if you felt you did, they may not feel that way. Okay, no one makes me laugh the way you do. Oh my God, what did I say? Like when I was like just chuckling when I was looking at that card for no apparent reason. Okay, this person, oh yeah, they really do find, not only are you beautiful, attractive to them, but they really like your personality, okay? They like your sense of humor. So you may laugh at the same things. You might have similar comedic interests, comedians or whatever. Just even posts that you like or similar jokes. I don't know. But this person, I just see them smiling. You know, they have their moments where they're feeling down or they're feeling stressed or angry, but I feel like for the majority of the time when they're looking at your photos, like they just smile. And again, for no apparent reason, they just can't help it. It's just like the smile just appears on their face. And I feel like this is something they'll come to realize is a very strong sign of compatibility. Okay, just almost the intuition of how they feel with you. But obviously compatibility comes down to many, many different things, different areas to look at. Obviously you can have chemistry, but you need to have compatibility as well in order for it to be, you know, a healthy relationship. But again, sometimes it's about making efforts to become more compatible, which is about compromising or sacrificing. So obviously take that how you will, but this is how your person feels when they look at your photos, group 3. I really hope it resonates with you, and please feel free to share in the comments below if it did. I would love to have your feedback. And please like the video if you did enjoy it. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now. Okay, group number 4. Let's take a look at how your person feels when they look at your photos. Okay, how does your person feel when they look at your photos? So the first card we have is a new romantic cycle begins, full moon in or new moon in Libra. Take time to breathe out. What do you need to release? Okay, there's a lot of like the blue, this blue color coming through, snow. If you've got pictures in the snow, then they really like those pictures of you. Okay, I know that's probably a very specific one for some of you, but that's just what came through. But also nighttime, like maybe like a nighttime picture. There's like a darkened picture. Maybe it's like a filter or something that they're drawn into. But also maybe when you're wearing the color blue or you're around, something about blue in your photos is coming through. Okay, something that they really like. Okay, maybe it's not something that they specifically focus on is the blue, but it may be just how you look in those particular photos. Okay, so I will be getting physical descriptors coming through, but obviously I'm going to look at how they feel. Okay, so this person may actually be taking a break. Okay, they may be taking a break from looking at your photos. Okay, or maybe there's a break from the relationship at the moment. Okay, because a lot about this release, taking time to breathe out. So yeah, they may have taken some time out of the connection. Dignified strength. Okay, how do they feel when they look at your photos? Ceres, nurture. Solar flares, activate. Okay, so this person definitely feels like a spark for you. So this might be something that's very new. It could be a very new connection. It doesn't have to be for some of you, but it's like there's definitely attraction here. If that's something that you were wondering, I do feel like they feel attracted to you in the way that you look. But it's like, yeah, I don't know why, but they feel like maybe they need to take a break. Maybe looking at your photos too much. They may end up getting a bit sad. There is a little bit of sadness I'm picking up on here. Yeah, I feel like they feel a bit sad looking at your photos. So yeah, if you have recently split up or had an argument or there's been distance, then yeah, it's like they feel sad, but they also feel like they want to make a move in some way, but they know that they need to take a break. Like it feels like they're trying to be strong right now. Okay, so this may be, again, they're trying to be strong in terms of not looking at your photos so much. So they're giving themselves some space, okay? But they may be, like I said, just taking break from your connection, and then photos is all they have, you know? Let's see what else is coming through. How do they feel when they look at your photos? How do they feel when they look at your photos? Okay. Thecla, the prophetess of true power. I'm feeling a bit breathless for some reason. I don't know, I feel like this person gets nervous. Yeah, I'm picking up a lot of this nervous energy from them. I call my power back from all times and all places. I am my own. How do they feel when they look at your photos? Green Tara, the Buddha of enlightened action. My soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. Okay, and then Perpetua, the saint of authenticity. I am my authentic self in all circumstances. Okay. So, I'm getting a very sweet aura, sweet energy coming through here. Like, I almost feel like this person, like they see you as an angel. Okay, that's something that I'm really getting. Like they see you as, yeah, like angelic. So whether or not you feel like this comes across in your photos, this person definitely has that sense with you, this aura. Like you've got a very pure aura about you. Okay, and I feel like that's something that this person is really drawn in by when it comes to you. Like they feel like they can see your sweet side. So again, even if you don't feel like you're that transparent in a way, okay, I feel like this person almost sees through you and sees through to the heart of you. Okay, there's a lot about like the white coming through here. So I don't know if there's a picture of you wearing white or where you're stood, where there is light just enveloping you, or, you know, when you see rays of light coming down from the sky and it's like you're underneath them, something where you just look like very angelic, or like, you know, the epitome of being an angel. Okay, that's how they see you. Okay, now it may also be that they see you as having layers to you. So maybe they know your other side. Maybe you have a darker side or a more mysterious side or a bad side or whatever it may be. But it's like, I feel like this person really focuses on the purity of you, on maybe the kindness of you, the softness. Again, there's like this nurturing energy coming through here with the Ceres, where it's very, like I said, soft. Like maybe this is also where you're wearing like softer materials or something, like where you're looking elegant. But I'm also seeing like some sort of, like this could be a bikini photo, underwear, okay, or something where you've got more skin on display. But again, it doesn't seem like it's like over the top or anything. So I do feel like there's attraction, there's a lust there for you, but then, like I said, almost this innocence about you as well. Like something about you being covered up, but then also on display. So I don't know, maybe these are different photos that they have of you or that they have seen of you. Okay. I just heard deer in headlights. I don't know why that's come through to me, but maybe that you look like a deer in headlights. Like something about maybe this is your eyes. Like you might have like very big doe type of eyes. Yeah, like soft doe eyes. Okay. How do they feel when they look at your photos? We've got the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, the Emperor. Three of Swords. Okay. So I don't know if there was a lot of pain and suffering here in your connection. Like I am seeing a split here. So maybe this is, yeah, that you've split, whether they walked away or you did. Or there's just, again, things are on pause at the moment. Okay. And again, I do feel that they're struggling to look at your photos. Like, I feel like out of all of the piles, I feel like this person shies away from looking at your photos so much. But that's not a bad thing or an indication of their level of care for you. Okay, because everybody handles things differently. And this person, I feel like, has to handle things in a way where they feel in control. And if they feel like they're slipping, or if they feel like looking at your photos brings them pain, then they won't do that. You know, they will steer away from it, or they're at that point where they would steer away. But it's not to say that they're not looking at your photos, because I do feel they are, okay? But I don't feel like they are obsessively looking at them or looking at them that frequently at this moment. But again, I feel like this is partly for them in order to heal, okay? They feel like they need to heal from something. Now, maybe whether they've ended a previous connection with someone else or whether it was with you, could be a third party energy with that Three of Swords. Maybe that they needed to cut ties with someone. So that may also be like they may have a sense of loyalty in that way, and that they're only going to actually like invest in you, invest their time into you when they know that it's right, or when they know that it is the correct timing for them. Maybe they're waiting for a relationship to wrap up. Okay, maybe on your side or theirs. Could be. But let's just get some messages from them as well. Okay, how does this person feel when they look at your photos, group 4? How do they feel? You are worth it all to me. With every blink, there you are. Okay. I can't access my heart right now. Just one more. I'm not strong enough to break my toxic patterns. Yeah, like I said, I do feel that this is the most detached group so far, which I know is probably not what you want to hear. I appreciate that, and my heart goes out to you. But just remember that times are fleeting, okay? Things change, emotions change, people change, feelings change. But at this precise moment in time, this is where they are. Now, they haven't let you go, because with every blink, there you are. So you are always on this person's mind, group 4. Okay, you are always there. And maybe this is why they don't feel the need to constantly look at your photos, because it's like you're imprinted on their brain. Okay, they can't just release you from their head, but I feel like they're trying to release you from their heart right now. You know, they don't feel like they can access it at this moment. They can't access their emotions right now. And I feel like that's in part where they're again not looking at your photos. They don't want to long or lust over them if they feel like they don't have a chance, or they feel like, you know, something's not working right now. So even though they seem to be trying to work on their toxic patterns, but in some way they still feel that they're not strong enough to. So they are struggling. They are struggling with something here. This could be an addiction or serious codependency, or maybe this is, communication problems in a relationship. I don't know, but there's something that they're feeling quite weak about in that sense. And I feel like, but this is the thing, they feel like they're weak, but they are actually getting stronger. I just kicked my light. They're trying, and that's the key point, is they're trying to be strong. They're trying not to obsess. They're trying not to over-focus or fixate on you. But they can't help where their mind goes. You're always there. You are a presence, okay, to them. But they are actively trying to focus on other things, okay? But I actually sense that this person even dreams about you. So even when they're trying to, disengage, you keep popping up. Okay, even your name may keep appearing before them. Something about just your presence is always there to remind them. And you are worth it all to me. So whatever they're going through here, they feel like you are worth it. Okay, which is interesting. So yeah, maybe they are thinking about making some big life changes. And maybe they're not quite ready yet, but they're on their way, okay? And they feel like you are worth it. If they were going to actually make changes or to evolve for someone, it would be you, okay? That's how I feel. And I almost sense as well that this person has no regrets, about how much they've cared for you. Whatever they feel like they've done for you, whatever energy or time or investment they've put into the connection with you, they feel like you've been worth it all, and that you're worth more than that. So this person even, I feel like at times, puts you on a bit of a pedestal, and they almost feel like they're not good enough for you. They think that you're so amazing, so pure, so angelic. Again, you are almost out of this world, unique. Okay, and that you are worth making the effort for. But again, it's they need to pick themselves back up, because somebody that is super insecure with very low self-esteem, doesn't love themselves, doesn't take care of themselves, it's they can't feel good enough for you when you are in a place where you're focused on you. Because I feel like you are group 4. I feel like you're in a good place, you're in a peaceful place. I mean, this situation may be causing you some grief at times, but as a whole, I feel like you're good. And I feel like their estimations of you are pretty accurate. You are very angelic, you have a pure soul. Okay, and you have a lot of love to give, and this person knows that. Okay, they sense that, they feel that. Okay, this person knows you on a deeper level, even if you don't feel like you know each other that well. This does feel like a spiritual connection that you have. Okay, but it's they need to pick themselves back up. They need to keep finding that sense of control, that sense of discipline, where they can motivate themselves, feel better about themselves, and then they feel like they can align with you in some way. But at this moment, they just feel like things are amiss, okay? But like I said, this may very well change as time moves forward. So, they may think differently. So you can always come back and watch this video in a week from now, 2 weeks from now. It's timeless, so it doesn't matter when you're drawn to it. I even test these videos out sometimes myself. I watch even my old videos where I have no clue what's coming out, to see if they still make sense, and they do. So, yeah, and that's the thing. Again, the likelihood of relationships fluctuating is very high, okay? Because oftentimes we are changing our mood, our feelings, everything when it comes to a person as the relationship moves forwards or doesn't. So, like I said, it may change, but this is where I see them being at this moment when it comes to how they feel when they look at your pictures. So I really hope it makes sense for you. Please feel free to share below if it does. I would love to have your support, your feedback. So please like the video as well if you did enjoy this reading today. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now.